Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today I'm doing a very simple bridal look for you guys today. That joke never gets old to me. Today I'm doing a Bratz challenge makeup look. This look was inspired by just lots of different pictures of Bratz. I just came up with this on my own, so there's no like actual doll to show you guys. But yeah, honestly, all it is a drag queen look. Like honestly, this was basically a drag look. The only difference is I didn't block out my brows. That's pretty much it. This literally took me about 2.5 hours to do because I took my sweet ass time, and it was actually quite difficult to make my features look exaggerated. It was lots of fun to do. I felt really inspired and creative, and it was really fun. I never actually played with Bratz. I am too old. Bratz kind of came out when I was already like Barbies or toys. What do you mean? But yeah, I always thought they looked like drag queens, and I always loved drag queens my whole life. So this is basically a drag look on myself. So if you want to see how I get this look, stay tuned and keep on watching. So getting right into it, I'm just gonna tie up my hair. So it is very nappy and frizzy, but I'm gonna just embrace the frizz. So starting off, I'm going to use this Cover FX Blurring Primer. And this I'm going to really make sure I push into my pores. This primer is great if you want to look like perfect. Alright, there's that. And then I'm going to go into a medium to full coverage foundation. No surprise there, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And I'm going to be mixing 2 shades of that. And I'm going to be using this with my microfiber sponge, which is the ShopMissA microfiber sponge. If you want to see an in-depth review on how well I think that sponge works, definitely check out my latest video. I'm using this because it gives me the fullest coverage. So I'm just bouncing that in. Bouncing that, and I'm using this sponge because it gives tons of coverage, and I want to look as fake as possible since I am a doll. So I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution foundation stick on top of that other foundation. So I'm going on with another layer of this foundation on top of the other one, just so that my face can look as plastic as possible. Now I have so much foundation on. I'm going in with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm doing a thick, full coverage layer of that. And then I'm going in with Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS in a very light color to highlight all around my eyes. I really want to make this pop and, again, kind of look like a doll. So I want to look as fake as possible. And dolls don't have dark circles. Now I'm mixing some Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder and MAC Invisible Set Powder since it's white. And I put that under my eyes to bake. And I'm going to go in with, this is an e.l.f. Gel Brow Liner. And I'm lining my eyebrows like as fake as possible. So I'm trying to make them look really exaggerated, really sharpied on, or very Instagram-ish. And I'm going in with a ShopMissA brow gel to make them even thicker. And then another brow pencil to really, really make it sharpie. Going in with this color from Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe Volume 1 palette. And then this green color from the Karity Matte Eyeshadow palette. And I'm doing that in the crease, a lot above my crease, actually. Then I went in with this navy color from the Karity palette to kind of cut the crease or map out the shape. And then I went in with this beautiful purple color from there to kind of blend the purple and the blue together. Just doing that kind of right in the socket. Then I went in, this is the only color I used from this Athena palette, and I just did that on the outside to kind of blur them out. You want basically a drag shape, so very swoopy, very Nike symbol, very exaggerated. I'm going in with the pencil brush back into that navy blue and really cutting the crease. Then I'm going in with this eyeshadow base that I got in my BoxyCharm, and I'm using that to cut the crease and really shape it. So you can see I'm doing that swooshy, exaggerated drag queen shape. Going in back into the Alamar Cosmetics palette. These shadows are so insane. I wish they actually showed up as intense as they do in real life. So I went in with that lime green and then the more nudie color. Then I'm going into Celia, which is my favorite color from the palette. And I'm packing that on the lid. I'm doing a nice transition between the 3 shades. Now I'm going in with this beautiful, vibrant, vibrant purple shade from the Juvia's Place palette. And I'm really blurring out the outer corner and smoking it out, exaggerating it, making it really blend out. And then I'm going to go into the navy blue from the Karity palette and kind of define that socket. Think drag queen, think really, really exaggerated. And then I took one of my business cards. Yes, honey, I do makeup. So if you need an appointment, email me below. But I used that to really define the outer corner. And just defining the socket. I actually put a little bit of black eyeshadow as well, right in the outer socket, just to really drag it out. Now I'm using a liquid liner, and I'm following basically the shape of the shadow or the shape of the cut crease and making the liner thick all the way through. Usually I do my eyeliner thin going into thick, but this is thick all the way through and dragging it past my brows, as you can see, and very swoopy. Now I'm going to go in with a Brushstroke liner from MAC, and I'm doing an exaggerated inner corner. And right beneath it, I did a white eyeliner from Wet n Wild and created a faux lash line or waterline. Right underneath, I'm doing a matte purple from the Karity palette and creating a faux lower lash line. And I'm going to fill it in with that white liquid liner from Wet n Wild. You can use any white liquid liner. NYX makes one too. And then I'm going in with this hot pink eyeshadow from the Juvia's Place. I wish this showed as vibrant as it does in real life, but I'm basically blowing it out right underneath that lower lash line, or the fake lower lash line that we created. Really blowing it out, as you can see. And then I'm doing 3 fake eyelashes with the brush tip liner from MAC. And then I go in with a little bit of mascara on my lower lash line. And then I put some fake eyelashes on off camera, but I applied them directly to the outer corners of my eyes, as you can see when I'm looking down. So it basically makes my eyes look fake. And then I'm contouring my nose so dramatically with this Lotus palette that's actually from ShopMissA. It's a little warm for my liking, but it'll work because we're a doll. So I made my nose really pinched and narrow, and now I'm defining that bridge with a lighter color. Going in with Ochre's Rodeo Drive highlighter. And I'm going to really highlight the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to cut the nose off a little bit to make it look like a button nose with a little bit more of the darker color. Now I'm really contouring my face and making it really exaggerated. I'm going to contour right in the outsides of my cheekbones. I'm not bringing it in at all. I want to make my cheeks look really, really high. And snatching that double chin, because dolls do not have double chins. And I'm taking that right on the hollows of my cheekbones and on the sides of the nose to kind of cool it down and add some shadows. Blotting out my lips. And then I'm going to add some Rodeo Drive just on the outsides of my cheeks. If you notice, everything's kept really on the outsides to make the face look really narrow and very doll-like. This is Fenty Beauty's Moscow Mule Ginger Binge Blush, which again, I'm taking really high up on the cheekbones to make my face look super narrow, super doll-like. Now I'm going in with MAC Cyber Lip Pencil, and this is a very cool tone purple lip liner. And I'm doing everything's bigger and exaggerated, but I'm making the outsides of my mouth elongated and narrow, and the center of my mouth really plump. So bottom lip, make it really, really big, and the Cupid's bow, make it exaggerated. Now I'm going in with a little brush and blending out the lip liner. And then I'm going to go in with this liquid lipstick from ShopMissA that's very cool toned, very taupey nude. And then I'm going to blend out the edges with a lip liner from NARS, which is Marnie. And then I'm going to go into some white liquid liner, the same Wet n Wild one, and create some faux shine. That's it. Alright guys, that completes the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me transform into a Bratz doll. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure to follow me on my social media handles, which will be right over here. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys! Like this video and make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it. Also, Molly! Oh my god.